There is, in fact, a day for everything, and tomorrow is apparently Education Technology Day. But heck, we're just going to use it as an excuse today to talk to a robot. Joining us live from Walnut Creek, just down the street, RobotLAB is to talk to us about it is Amy George from RobotLAB, an education account manager. And Amy, who is your friend?
This is Now. The Now robot is right next to me here. Just a great educational tool for students of all ages, being used for AI, teacher-led instruction, all sorts of crazy fun things. If you don't mind, we can go into a quick demo.
Yeah, let's do it.
Get you all excited. All right, thank you.
Oh, oh my gosh. That's how I wake up every morning.
Everyone. My name is Mel. Learning to code is like learning how to solve puzzles. It's a crucial skill for the future. Today, I will talk about a fundamental concept in programming called a loop. Imagine you're brushing your teeth. You don't brush just one tooth and stop. You repeat the brushing action for each tooth, right? In programming, a loop allows you to repeat an action multiple times without having to write the same command over and over. For example, if you wanted to program a traffic light, you'd set up a loop to cycle through the red, yellow, and green lights. This way, you don't have to manually change the light each time. The loop takes care of it for you.
Okay, Now. Thank you for talking to me about a loop. Oh, and now you're gonna take a rest?
Yeah, take a rest. So he's explaining basic computer science concepts. This can be programmed from students, typing in the text, raising or lowering pitch. Also, just explaining these things in a different way is really engaging for students. So that's kind of the tools that we use for technology these days. We're really preparing students for their future careers. So basics of coding, storytelling, understanding the pitch and tone of a voice in communicating with others. Also teaching math. So it's a pretty versatile product.
So, well, first of all, Now is, I think, man-spreading currently. So that's very human-like behavior. Where is Now currently being used?
Hundreds of schools in the US and around the world. It's probably the most versatile robot out there, humanoid robot. This one in particular is a bipedal robot, which means you can program it to walk. Universities are using it in a game called RoboCup, where they teach it to play soccer. So it's walking, kicking a ball with multiple other robots of its kind, and then they share that code afterwards. So really, it's a competition using it to do complex things. Dancing, walking, like I mentioned, kicking a ball, telling a story. It's really for all ages, so it's a great product.
So there are some, obviously, I don't have to tell you this, but there's great disparity in what school districts can afford. Some of them have awesome technology and every kid has a laptop or an iPad, and some of them are barely able to get books in front of their kids that aren't from 30 years ago. So how does Now fit into the budgets of these schools?
So there's a lot of grants that could be written for STEM technology for schools. This is definitely an investment, so it's something that you do need to think about, consider, and then either fundraise or do grants for. But there are other products available out there to start with the basics of coding that are a little bit more cost effective. So there's tons of products out there to help with that. This is just one of the products out there, a really great product, but it is an investment.
How much does it cost about?
It's about $12,990 each. One robot can manage a couple students at a time. So we say about 3 or so students per one robot. There's also a virtual robot on the screen when you're using it to program. So that kind of eliminates the 1-to-1 ratio. It's a good product. A lot of schools have it right now in the US, like I mentioned, and also around the world. Tons of universities, high schools, even elementary schools are using them.
Hey, we mentioned that the company's called RobotLAB in Walnut Creek. What else are you all working on?
We do a multitude of things, not only virtual reality for the classroom, but also all-encompassing AI labs. So turnkey solution, you give us a space, We outfit it with furniture, computers, products just like now. Also, lessons available for the products for students and teachers to use. And then students can rotate between the stations. So much like what you see behind me, we can do full labs. That's kind of what we do here. But also, by-product solutions. So classroom robots for students, virtual reality for classrooms, going on 360 tours. That's kind of where schools are now. And we are just trying to get students ready for the future and their future careers.
Well, it's a long way from the Oregon Trail, which is what I had when I was a kid in the computer lab. That is for sure.
That's right. So, I mean, you see students now, they're using, technology and phones in an everyday basis, using Chromebooks at school. They're already, leagues ahead of us where we were in school. So now, we're just trying to get them ready for 15 years from now. We don't know what those careers are going to look like. So just trying to get them ready to have, technology with them on a daily basis.
Well, this is fascinating to watch. I really thank you for the demonstration, and it was great meeting you, Amy, and now.
It was great meeting you too, Reggie. Thank you for having us on.
Ah!
Thank you.
Okay. That was the best.
Oh.
Now, you're okay in my book. I like you. Okay. We'll be right back.